Imagine a world where survival depended not just on size or speed, but on an impenetrable shield. From spiked tails to hardened shells, these armored giants roamed the ancient world, warding off some of the most fearsome predators ever to live, ready to meet the prehistoric tanks that dominated the landscape. In a time when survival meant being stronger, faster, or deadlier than your opponent, some creatures developed a different approach: armored, unyielding, nearly indestructible. From the clubbed-tail Ankylosaurus to the armored Glyptodon and prehistoric turtles, these titans of defense dominated their ecosystems. Evolution is the ultimate game of survival, and some creatures chose to turn themselves into living fortresses. But why armor up? In a prehistoric world filled with aggressive carnivores, armor was a strategy that turned prey into a formidable challenge. From thick plates to spiked tails, these creatures developed unique tools to protect themselves. Meet Ankylosaurus, one of the most well-armored dinosaurs to ever exist. Living during the late Cretaceous period, this 30-foot-long herbivore was built like a tank. Its body was covered in bony plates, known as osteoderms, which acted as a protective shield. But its real weapon? That massive clubbed tail. Swinging with enough force to break bones, Ankylosaurus could defend itself against even the most formidable predators like T-Rex. A creature so well-armored that even the king of the dinosaurs had to think twice before attacking. Now let's travel forward in time to the Ice Age, where another armored creature roamed, the Glyptodon. This mammal, closely related to modern armadillos, grew up to 10 feet long and weighed over a ton. Its defining feature? A massive dome-shaped shell. Like Ankylosaurus, Glyptodon had a defensive weapon, but in this case it was its entire body. With a shell as thick as bone, it was nearly impenetrable to predators. Even the most determined Ice Age carnivores had trouble cracking this prehistoric tank. Let's dive underwater and meet some of the earliest armored creatures, prehistoric turtles. While today's turtles are well known for their protective shells, their ancient relatives were even more formidable. Take Archelon, for example. This colossal sea turtle had a shell that spanned over 13 feet, and its broad, flat body made it one of the most imposing creatures of the ancient seas. Its armor helped protect it from predators like mosasaurs and sharks. So why was armor such a successful strategy for these prehistoric giants? The answer lies in biology. Armored animals have evolved multiple times across different species because protection is universal. Whether on land or in the sea, being well protected means surviving longer, reproducing more, and ultimately outlasting the competition. Life as an armored dinosaur wasn't easy. These massive creatures faced numerous challenges in their environments. Imagine roaming the ancient landscapes, constantly on the lookout for predators lurking in the shadows, ready to strike at any moment. The threat of attack was ever present, and these gentle giants had to be prepared to defend themselves at all times. On top of that, they had to cope with the ever-changing climate, which brought about extreme weather conditions, from scorching heat to freezing cold. Despite these challenges, armored dinosaurs thrived, and their ability to adapt was key to their survival. Another challenge they faced was finding food and resources in a world where competition was fierce. They had to be clever and resourceful to get by. One of the most significant challenges armored dinosaurs faced was their own size. Being massive has its advantages, but it also brings its own set of problems. It's harder to move quickly, and you need a lot of food to sustain yourself. This meant that they had to be extremely efficient in their daily lives, using as little energy as possible to get by. So, how did these incredible creatures overcome these challenges and thrive in their environments? Delving into specific examples of armored dinosaurs, we find some truly remarkable creatures. Take Ankylosaurus, for instance. This dinosaur was a walking tank, with thick, armored skin covering its body, and a club-like tail that it used to defend itself. Ankylosaurus was a herbivore, but it was no pushover. It could easily take down a predator if it felt threatened. Another armored giant was Stegosaurus, which had a distinctive row of plates running down its back, providing protection from predators. But these plates didn't just offer defense, they also helped Stegosaurus regulate its body temperature, making it a highly efficient creature. Stegosaurus and Ankylosaurus were both incredibly successful in their time, and their unique defenses played a huge role in their survival. But what made them so special, and how did they develop these remarkable adaptations? One of the key factors was their armor. Each species had its own unique armor, tailored to its specific needs and environment. Ankylosaurus's armor was thick and heavy, perfect for defending against the massive predators of the Cretaceous period. On the other hand, Stegosaurus's armor was lighter and more agile, allowing it to move quickly and easily. As we explore the world of armored dinosaurs, we're constantly uncovering new and astonishing discoveries that shed light on their behavior and interactions with their surroundings. One of the most remarkable discoveries is the evidence of armored dinosaurs engaging in complex social behaviors. For example, some species of Ankylosaurus have been found with injuries that suggest they were attacked by other ankylosaurs, but instead of being killed, they were cared for by their herd. This level of social complexity is rarely seen in the prehistoric world, and it's a fascinating insight into the lives of these incredible creatures. But that's not all. We've also discovered evidence of armored dinosaurs migrating across vast distances, following ancient routes that were likely used by their ancestors. This level of organization and coordination is incredible, and it speaks to the intelligence and adaptability of these remarkable animals. As we continue to study these incredible creatures, we're constantly amazed by their complexity and sophistication. So, what made these armored titans successful in their time, and what can we learn from them? At the heart of their success was their ability to adapt to their environments, using their unique defenses and survival strategies to thrive in a challenging world. They were incredibly resilient, able to withstand the test of time and overcome the many obstacles that stood in their way. And as we look back on their achievements, we can't help but be inspired by their tenacity and determination. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the prehistoric world. I hope you've enjoyed learning about these incredible armored titans. If you've got a favorite armored dinosaur, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my other videos for more intriguing prehistoric insights. Until next time, stay curious.